Hi, give me a sec. I'm still dealing with things here. Oh my gosh, it's since I now promote my streams on my Yoshi, it's been slower. Let me appear on stream. Perfect. Hi, I'm here. Let's put some music. Uh, okay, perfect. So, I'm Angie. I'm definitely in my Angie era because last week's projects didn't go my way, honestly. So let's work on them. Again, not this. Sorry. But loving memory of Camacho. Thank you, Camacho, for everything. Camacho. I cannot forgive you, Camacho. Anyways, let's go. Okay. I have a new inspo here, so let's work it. Why are you on the other screen? I cannot see chat. Thank you. I can see chat now. Hi, chat. I can see you. Anyways, let's. Can I duplicate this layer? And start moving things around because I want to. Why should I start from scratch when I can? You know? Get this and move it around. Right? Work smarter, not harder. So I don't really like these because they make the design muddy, but I'm gonna keep them for now for a little bit. Now I'm gonna move a little bit the head, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna move this bubble kind of away of the way, and you are gonna be moved here. I'm gonna end up merging everything. The colors are also going to change, so be aware of that. I kind of want to shift the head direction towards sort of here. I'm not fully rendering properly because I don't care. For now, we are experimenting with shapes, okay? So if I put this here, this is kind of fine, but I think this is a little too low. So I'm gonna move this section. Don't worry about the stragglers. I'm gonna fix them eventually. I promise. This means that this is a little bit overboard, so we can go over here. I think this should be more around here. You know what I mean? So let's round up this ball in this section. We're gonna use this color. Of course, I want a little bit more of purple around. And let's add some pink in some sections. The blue goes here, and you go here. And I want a little bit more of white. And we can drop these and these shades around. Do you see what I see now? Do you see what I see? I think this is a little bit too... not the good angle. But let's shift the angle. I think the angle of this line is nice, but I want a line that goes a little bit more here. So I'm gonna move this here. And make some adjustments here. Are you enjoying the music today? I hope you are. This line is the line that's not giving me. No. Pencil. I do have a tea today. It's a flowery tea. Because this tea pairs so well with milk, honestly, and I kind of wanted a milk tea today. Thank you. It's a playlist from It's a live from YouTube. I can link it. I should link them. I'll link to them. So, I don't see the shape anymore. I'm not seeing the shape. I'm seeing issues now. Oh well, let's keep working. I can just work. We're changing a lot of this guy. And I think it's going to go for the better. So I'm very vibey and experimental with my changes, so don't worry about it, it's fine. I mean, I don't have any kind of background in education in arts, if you cannot tell. Ew, that's too thick. What am I doing? This is literally too thick. Okay, that's chill. That's more like it. So I'm basically just going with vibes and what I think kinda looks okay. Okay, I can put this here. I don't think the third one goes there properly. Yes. Also, yeah, I know this thumb goes the other way around. It's intentional. The animal I'm basing this design off has that characteristic. It uses it to kill attackers, basically. maybe not kill, but to at least... It's a kind of a taking you with me kind of situation, okay? So it catches onto them, and how the thumb's claw is reversed, so it digs into the predator's skin. So the predator tries to fight it off, and it can't, so it dies too. It dies, the baby dies in real life, but at least not for nothing. It's fascinating, honestly. The face is gonna take a lot of work, and I'm dreading it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift this a little bit, because I think I kind of want it to be a little bit more. Maybe I can. Wait. I'm gonna get you to. Not in love. Not in love. Maybe it's a little bit too much. Let's do the same, but a little bit reduced. Better? I think? Probably better. I'm again, I'm vibing. I'm just going for it. No thoughts. And this is not how I work, as ever. I don't get a sprite and start modifying it like this, like ever. It's not something I do. I start working like this, and then shift this, and then, you know, start rendering. But I never take something rendered and start butchering like this. Why am I doing this? Because I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't like this. It's not giving what I thought it should have given. So I'm trying again. I'm trying again. And instead of redrawing from scratch, as I am fucking lazy, I'm trying to shift around, move around, test, and if it doesn't work, I will start over. It's fine, don't worry about it. But in my opinion, there are elements from this guy that still work. I like the concept. Let me be clear. I still believe that the concept from this guy is strong, and I like it. What I'm not in love with is the execution of the concept. That's why I'm trying again. Because I think it wasn't giving what needed to be given. And I'm also giving another concept / visual that I will reveal later. Okay, I think that's fun. I'm gonna also reduce this around here. I wanted to make it slightly skinnier. Like, honey, the Kardashian era is over, party. We are all getting Ozempic. You're no exception. Also, please do not consume Ozempic if you are not someone prescribed with it for their intended purpose. Do not use medication in lieu of a good lifestyle. Oh my god, I'm so fucking annoying. In lieu, what the fuck? Am I French? Shut up. I'm not French, I'm Spanish, by the way, but I do speak French. Just as a note, I do understand some French. And I specify some because I forgot most of my French. I don't practice it. And I'm kind of embarrassed about that. I feel like I should have kept practicing it, but let's be real. People on the internet speak English, you know what I mean? Is that good? I don't know. I'm not here to impart moral judgment. I'm here to just state that that's a fact. People on the internet speak English. Yeah, that looks kind of better. Okay, I'm liking the rendering of the hand. As of right now, it's decent. I am seeing that you are a little tiny bit too big, so I'm gonna try to reduce you to... No, I cannot do that because it doesn't fit anymore. I need to also reduce you. Yeah, that kind of works, kind of doesn't, kind of situation. No, that placement doesn't work to me. No. What is that? Whew. I will have to re-render everything, like reapply shadows and such, and so you know what I'm gonna do? Fuck it. We're getting rid of the shadows. I don't care. I don't care. I will re-render later. That's my job. Let's re-render together, honey. I'm gonna reduce a little bit this, or maybe make it a little bit more exaggerated. That could be cute too. Let's play with this line. It's not fully working, and it's because of this pixel in particular. That kinda works, kinda doesn't. I don't love it. I want a little bit of a hunch, but not that much, honestly. That could be enough. Honestly, that could be more than enough. I don't really need a very exaggerated shape, but I wanted to have a little bit of discomfort. The tail, I'm gonna fix it later. It doesn't have tail as of now. It's fine. Also, the shades are gonna be changed anyway, so don't get too attached to this shade of green. Because it's not giving. It's not it. I mean, it's giving, but it's not giving what needed to be gave here. You know what I'm referencing? Yeah, you do know. It was supposed to give. Honestly, make it dark. I don't care. I think this arm is a little bit too long. So let's shorten it a little bit. Although if I shorten it like that, something is not correct here. And I think it's the lack of dynamism of the pose. Maybe it's the position of the hand altogether. Yeah, it's definitely the position of the hand. But that brings a question. What do I want to change? The first one? Or the second one? Because both are decent things. But they cannot coexist. You know what I mean? It cannot. It does not. What should we do? What should we do? I'm drinking my tea, basically. Okay. Tea is drunk, we can proceed. I think that I'm losing a little bit of what I wanted here in the shape. So let's hunch it. I'm gonna shift all of this a little bit around here. Yes, that works. Well, that obviously doesn't work, but works. It's complicated. It's complicated. I'm gonna be shifting a lot. Oh my god. At this point, I'm considering if it would be easier to start over. Because it's messy as fuck. Okay. I think I should redraw this one. Hi, Katie. I'm gonna start removing this. This is this baby 2.0 because I don't like it. What if I go all in here? I think going all in, zero subtlety, might be the move, actually. The move that I'm looking for. course, let me delete this. It's not what it needs to be. Okay, and let me shorten this because it's a little too long. This may work. This is starting to look like what I want it to look. Yes. Maybe that. I'm gonna pull this into a slightly less awkward position. Are you starting to see the new vision? Do you see what I see? Or you don't? If you don't, that's totally chill. I'm just gauging for understanding if we are on the same page. I have to shift all the eye. The eye I don't think can be saved in this current state. So I'm gonna delete the eye altogether. We can delete this and put that here. Okay, let's try to draw the eye. I'm ultra exaggerating it right now, okay? Like, this is on purpose. I'm being intentionally extra bold. I think this might be a little too dramatic. Like, it's giving more Danganronpa than Pokemon. The lashes are being so defined that it's giving a little bit too much Danganronpa and a little bit less Pokemon here. No, what are you doing? Wow! Make it a meme. Yeah, I think this is better. It's very French shape. The head is very French shape. I am not French shaped. I'm faux shaped. I have sharp edges, which is not French shape. I have like seen a video on that on YouTube, so I'm basically an expert. Anyways, what's up? I don't like these two arms together. The two arms are not giving correctness. So I'm gonna try moving them. Do not worry about the rendering. The rendering is going to come later on the spriting process. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I am the one worrying about it. That's my job. Did you know that that's actually my job? Worrying about things? No, actually, I don't have a job. If you want to hire me, hi. Actually, if someone even remotely interested in hiring me, like for real, watch the stream, would be like, no, this bitch mentally unstable. No. We don't want to work with that. And honestly, slay. I get it. But this is both arms are not giving me the okay. I think I could start working on something else. Let's start working on the feet. Why are they so rendered? I don't like that. Don't render. Unrender. No render. We hate that. Maybe we can try and do something quirky. Let's separate it a couple pixels. I think that looks kinda adorable. So let's do that here. Yeah, I think it's coming together. Ooh. Giving. Ooh. I love it. I love what I did there. It looks so refined. Oh my god, that foot looks so refined. It's adorable. I love it. I love it. Okay, now I need to... around here. I'm just vibe placing things. Do not worry for now. It's just vibes. It's just chill. And honestly, I think the vibe is vibing. I think it's good. I'm gonna try to make the foot slightly shorter on the back because I think it's a little bit too exaggerated. So let's reduce a pixel. Love it. Love it so far. No, it needs good rendering, which is something that a better artist could do. Not me. But basically what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna do that. And I think that helps. Why am I rendering at this point? I don't know. Because I'm stupid. Because I shouldn't be rendering. That's for sure. But I think it's coming together. Don't you think? Oh, is this bike? I think this is bike. From, I don't know which generation is this particular bike, but I think it's bike. It's fifth. It's fifth generation. If you're curious, like me. Wait, hold. Hold, because I'm starting to see shapes here. And they are shapes that interest me. Why am I rendering? Why am I rendering? I shouldn't be rendering. Guys, stop me. Why am I rendering? I don't learn from my mistakes. My mistakes existing. Anyways, this foot looks way slimmer than this one, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play and do this. I'm gonna try to make it shorter. Slightly versus slight. No! Incorrect. I think they look more proportionate now. I'm gonna make the bridge in this foot slightly wider, slightly bigger, because I think it looks more like this one. Yes. I think that's a yes. Guys, sometimes you just really need a second shot. You can save her, basically. This is what I mean when I say you can save her. I think this shape is starting to be a little off. Not by much, but just enough for me to notice that maybe I want it here. And this may help the arm situation, honestly. Yeah, this recontextualizes a lot. Oh my god, it's so recontextualized. Love that. I kind of want this to be a little bit more around here. Maybe? I don't adore it, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna fully recontextualize this hand. 4 and 2. I'm gonna draw the shape. It's very rough. I know it's very rough. Don't worry. I will fix her. I will fix her. I can fix her. So what I'm gonna do instead of this is to put the claws upwards. I'm gonna put the claws here. And this is going to be changed towards this position, but I need to readjust this to be slightly on the lower side, and you can go here, kind of situation. But if I do this, I need to readjust you over here. Change this to here. I'm not fully loving it. Maybe I can make you slightly longer. I do this, I can do this. I don't get it. It's too thick around here. Yes? That's more balanced, but then you make this claw a little too long. Okay, chat, we are gonna try to do something here. Let's attempt to be cute, okay? Will it work? I don't know. Will I try anyways? Why did you change your position? I'm not using the hotkey for you. Stop it. Of course, do not pay attention to the length of the arm as of now. Because it's not working. I kinda like the fact that it looks kinda broken, you know what I mean? But then I prefer this guy, this one, to be a little bit more in the center. Like something like this. So you are gonna be changed too. These, don't pay attention to the lines. Don't worry about it. I know it looks atrocious for now, but it's actually fine. I swear. Actually, I can do the opposite here. Actually, you go here. I know I'm looking a little bit too close. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's chill, it's fine. It's fine. It's starting to look like what I want it to look. The shapes are good. The shapes are starting to get good here. But I think this foot needs to be a little bit closer. Yeah. And the tail, I want it higher. Of course, adjusting the start. Charlotte, what the heck? What are you saying? You're married, girl. I think. I don't know. Are you married? Anyways. What's up? Sorry if I'm a little bit more silent on this. What do you mean license? I am very glowy. I tend to be very glowy. I don't feel like the shape is starting to make sense. Oh well, let's alter this. I'm trying to make it work. And it's not fully working. But we are on it. We are on it. It's fine. This works. This kinda works, but I feel like I need a little bit more of depth in this section. Yes, 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 yes. That's working better. Also, do I have a darker shade? No. Heck, that can be an issue. Although that can be cute. Is it cute? I don't know. But it's the possibility of it being cute. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that. And if it doesn't end up being cute, we shift it around. It's fine. This hand is not properly positioned. I'm gonna have to reassess that situation. I have been an hour doing this shit. Just changing this to this. And the one arm that I'm not vibing with is this one. Okay, I'm gonna do drastic measures. And I'm gonna go very drastic. I'm gonna go very drastic. It is starting to look like how I want it. Is this starting to look good? I don't know. Maybe I need a little bit of thickness around here. Yes. Keep working on it. Keep working on it. It's starting to look. It's starting to look. I tend to talk a lot with myself when I'm spriting. Like, I give myself so many orders when I sprite. Like, yes, keep doing that. Do this, do that. No, that doesn't look good. Try again. That's me in a nutshell. I don't know what that says about me, but that's something that I personally tend to do a lot. So I'm sorry if it's not of your liking. So I don't know if you have seen the new Pokemon thing trailer. I don't know if you're excited. I'm not super excited because I don't have a Switch 2 and this is not making me buy one, basically. They are cute and such, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike them, they are cute. They're good creatures, but I think I want to make it shorter. Let's make it slightly shorter. I'm scared that these two are gonna start getting in the way of each other, but that's a problem for future me. Even if future me is into minutes. It looks derpier. Love it! Love it! Love it! Yeah, that's the thing. It's very expensive. Like, getting into the new generation is absurdly prohibitive for me. Take into account that I'm not saying this for any reason, but I am unemployed as of the moment, so I don't have I cannot swing 600 euros, basically, is what I mean. Especially because I had to swing 1k euros last year to get this computer because my previous computer was exploding, literally. So, yeah, it's something that it's out of my price range as of today, and hence I cannot confidently get into that I cannot confidently be like, yeah, I can swing that. No, you cannot. You cannot. You cannot swing that. Also, Pokemon hasn't felt like canon Pokemon hasn't felt fun for a couple generations to me. So that's another reason I'm not jumping the gun here. Like, I haven't played any Pokemon on the Switch because I don't have a Switch. I dropped from Pokemon in Pokemon Moon, personally. And fun fact, do you want to know a fun fact about me? I played Pokemon Moon in the hospital as a patient. Oh, but you have seen me play Nexamon. You know that I fucking love capturing everything that gets in my way. That gets me... Capturing things, oh my god, that gets me so good, actually. Tail needs to be a little shorter. I work with that kind of brain. The kind of brain that's like, oh, I can capture something else? I cannot move. And I'm in the same section for like 4 hours. Help me. Oniric. It's oniric. Because I'm tired of everything related to dreams being smashed into psychic. Oh! What the fuck was that? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna shift this a little bit towards... no, I don't want to leave that pixel alone. Please carry that pixel with you. Better? Maybe? Make this slightly shorter. Cute. Cute. I know it's not cute, but let me gaslight myself into thinking this is cute, okay? I'm gaslighting myself. It looks super small now in comparison. Look at this. This was so much bigger. And now it looks smaller, but I think it looks better like this. I think it looks better like this. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's kind of fine. Yeah. I for sure can relate to the feeling of staleness. Is that a word even? I don't know. I'm sorry, I make up words because I'm not native. I have an excuse. Anyways. I love dropping that excuse, honestly. Because it's like, oh my god, I'm not native, and people come like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? You're not native? Hello? Excuse me? And I'm like, I'm not joking. It's literally true and factual. And they're like, what? I love how it confuses people. I don't know. Am I mean for liking confusion? Oh no. Maybe I am. I think you're a little bit not the shade that I need here. So I am fully going into the render situation right now. Now I feel I can and should render. But this is not finished. There's still a couple details that I haven't added. And I'm scared. Because they can make or break the design. Honestly. So let's pray for the best. I'm gonna take the medium pink. I'm gonna do a stripe. It's gonna be a thick-ish kind of stripe. And if it goes a little over, it's kind of fine. Now I'm gonna take the medium blue and I'm gonna dither a little bit here until I am satisfied and proceed. Too much dither. Yes and no. And I think I know why now. The angle. something is not coming together. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take a super small break right now, and yeah, let me try one last thing here. Now the blue is too thick, and I don't like that. I'm gonna take a small break. I have an effect in mind, and I don't really know how to portray it, so maybe I will do this again. But I need a break. It's gonna be like less than 5 minutes. Please hold. I'm back. Sorry, you cannot see my model as of now. Give me a sec. I'm still putting my headphones. Okay, I can hear you now. Well, I cannot hear you, actually. I cannot hear you. I can hear the music though. I brought some more water too. I think I know what's going on, what's missing here. Let's try this again. I think I want this line to be a little bit thinner. Yeah, something like that is probably what I want. Do you understand why I'm doing what I'm... Do you get the effect? Yeah, I think this is what it needed. It's looking so much better! Although, I think this looks 1 pixel too long now. If you're asking, are you constantly adjusting your Fakemon? Yes. The answer is yes. This is something I do a lot. It's normal for me. Is it good? No. It is what it is. Yes. Let me stretch. Oh, I still have the BRB thing. No, I'm back. Let me stretch a little bit better. This is just funny. I don't know. This song is so funny. I'm gonna say Pokemon cooks with the music. It's so good, honestly. Pokemon music is kind of fire. Actually, no. I kinda want this. This is giving whimsy. This is giving. So, next step. Would be I'm readjusting this particularly right now, so please hold. It looks like it's contorting in an uncomfortable way, which it's exactly the vibe. That's what I need it to be. I'm adding a little bit of shading here with my minimal palette because I don't have much else to do here. I may shift those shades for the darker versions. I still have not decided fully. Anyways, I have to admit, today I have been not doing great in terms of health, okay? I feel fine anemically, I feel fine to string, but my stomach has been hurting all day. So I'm trying not to let it affect, but if I'm a little bit more, complain a little bit more about my stomach, it's because of that. I'm feeling okay. It's nothing outside of the ordinary with my chronic disease. It's just uncomfortable for me. But I repeat, I feel fine. I do not need medical attention. I feel fine. I appreciate any concern, but please do not. It's fine. I swear. So that's why I'm complaining a little bit more and why I don't know if you can hear it because I tend to be very quiet with them, but that's why I like do something like things like that. I exaggerated that one. That was not real, but I exaggerated that one to just show those slight grants of discomfort. It's not pain, it's discomfort. That's why. It's not Tourette's or anything like that, which would be fine, but it's not that. It's just again, don't worry about it. It's my struggle bus, okay? And I ride it how I want it. It's my own struggle bus. I will have to clean a lot of dots here. Guys, I think it's starting to look decent. I think it's starting to look kind of cute, honestly, compared to this shit. I think this looks kind of good. It doesn't look like the inspiration at all, but am I mad about it? Am I even mad about it? I don't think so. I think it's fine, Although I'm considering doing slight variation here. Let me try if this variation works better for me. Yes! It actually does, so... See, my struggle bus is working. It's working. Okay, now I'm gonna do something that I'm scared to do, but I think it's gonna be needed. I'm gonna start working on shades. Okay, maybe we'll pop you to 10. You're gonna be a 15. And you at 25. Then you're gonna be a 17. Actually, let's not. I'm gonna make you a 2. You can be a 25, but you're gonna be a 12. 20, and this is... No, not this shade. Not this shade. Wait, where's the... Oh. Okay, both are 20. And these are both 38. Both 38. These are both 60. Both 60. Okay. I'm gonna make the 60s 75s. These are gonna get amped to 55. And this can be a 30. Do you see what I'm saying? The 30 is good, but I think I'm gonna drop you to a 50. No, let's get back to a 25 here. Ooh. Why am I educational? I did not want to educate today. Okay. Okay. I think this is working. I think so far this is working. This pixel is... no. This pixel is not good. When you work so much with these things, you can start seeing pixels. Yeah? How do you think I pick up my hair? Okay, I think that's good enough. Now let's make this. Yes. Let's make this more saturated. Let's go with a 25. And see how it works. It's not cute. I'm gonna ask you to stop doing that. I don't care. I'm asking you to stop doing that. Why is the hue shift wrong here? The hue shift is completely wrong. The shadow should shift towards blue, not towards green. Maybe that was the issue. I kinda like the color. It's so muddy. It's absurdly muddy. Okay, let's see a shift here. That chick can make it look better. I don't think it needs it in the body, actually. Okay, normal. I'm gonna be playing with the outlines right now because basically that's what I have left to do. And I think this would be it. It's definitely an improvement compared to this. In terms of concept to paper, you know, well, it's not paper. Technically, it's not paper, but it's very much an improvement compared to this. This doesn't show anything. This shows way more personality. Although let me keep working on it. I may be overworking right now. That's okay. That's it. I think it looks way more like what I wanted it to look like in the beginning, which is more like this unless like this. So we have a shiny palette. Let's for archival sake, I'm gonna keep in the document the old ones, as you can see, because I like archiving things. No, I'm not sharing Novella. This is not her alt account. I'm sorry, I'm not sharing. I'm worse. And what? Where's my phone? It's here. Every time I scream, where's my phone? 99% of the time, it's on my back. Not at the back, the bag. The bag that I carry around when I walk the dog. Because I walk the dog with my phone, just in case something happens, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's go for the shiny palette. It's I'm gonna try to replicate this palette, but with this new characteristic. So I'm gonna just hue shift and see where it goes, okay? I'm gonna start shifting this blue towards a green. Shocker. So this is gonna be okay. This is gonna be a 120. 119. Let's shift it 50 and see how it goes. 123. I think this is the shop music, so let's go shopping. Okay, this is here. I want it to look more red, so I'm gonna add 50. Oh, no. Sorry. I have to add 50, but that would make it in the realm of red. So I have to... It's a 373, so this is a 13. This is a 320, so this would be a 10. And this would be a 54. Honestly, this is what I envisioned. But this makes me uncomfortable, so let's make it a 4. And here, I'm gonna shake this and make it this. Do you see the difference? I definitely do. Okay, these colors, I'm gonna hue shift a lot of this shade. I'm gonna start with the darker shades to see. So I'm gonna make it a 47. It starts in a... I'm gonna write it. No. Did I mess it up? No. Okay, good. So if this is a 47, which is a difference of 220, this should be a 53, maybe. Let's see around. With these levels of saturation, it should not be even important. But it's important to me. Yes. Do you see what I'm seeing? I'm seeing differences. I'm seeing it working. I'm gonna shift this. $100 up. Yes. Actually, yes. This is... This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted from this guy, which I started working like this. I wanted this. I wanted something like this. Okay, let's save. I may change the name. It's not giving what needed to be given. But that's a problem for future me. And by future me, I mean me from tonight. Me from later, after the stream. The other thing I want to tackle is this guy, which is the evolution. Yes, I know. This thing, I wanted to evolve into this. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh my god, why is it good? Why is it good? It shouldn't be good. No. Let me stretch. I'm stretching, by the way, right now. Like my back. It's starting to be stiff. Okay. Let's work on this now. I have a similar concept here. There are a couple of things about this shape that I want to change slightly. Like the general shape is fine. I like it. But there are a couple of things that I want to change ever so slightly. One of them is this. I want to make these horns because they were a little ridiculous. And this may mean changing a couple things. I'm open to that. I'm absolutely open to that. By the way, I don't have commissions, if you're asking. As of now, I don't. have commissions. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I don't feel confident enough to deliver products. I'm considering opening commissions eventually. Like that lurks in the back of my mind, personally. But it's not something that I have decided or anything like that. Because I would have to... Sorry, when I'm counting pixels, I cannot speak. I'm counting pixels, honestly. So yeah, getting back on topic. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna open commissions because I don't feel really confident in my abilities to deliver a good finished product. And yeah, you might be saying this and being like, this is good enough. What do you mean? No. This is good enough because I made the concept. Because I worked on it. I don't have any other any other person's inputs, only mine, which makes it easier and harder. It makes it harder in some regards, but it makes it easier when you are the only person that's like, yeah, this is not going, this is going, this is like, you know what I mean? It makes it easier in the regard that you are not butchering anyone else's character. You are not actually harming anyone else's creation or something like that. Which is something I'm very conscious of. I don't want to tackle something without the certainty that I will be able to deliver. Like, if I open commissions, I want to avoid being one of those artists that are like, yeah, commissions open right now, and then they ghost you like for 3 months and I'm sorry, I cannot work on this right now. And it's like, okay, then what did you accept? You know? I'm gonna say that that it's sometimes it's totally normal. It's acceptable. I'm not dissing on people. Yeah, I do have a Mayoshi page. I've been posting there regularly as of now. What do you know, former? You seem knowledgeable. I thought you went on a break. What are you doing? Yeah, mood. Honestly, that's so real. That's so real. Also, there are many people that are adding everyone that they can, and they make me uncomfortable personally. Because I truly don't think. And I'm gonna spill tea. Like, honey, it's my channel. I spill my own tea. It's fine. I personally don't think that social media should be about getting as many friends as possible, like a big number of friends. Post shit. Your end goal shouldn't be like sending a friend application to everyone for them to accept you and be like, quote unquote, popular. Just post shit. Do something. Show me who you are. I mean, obviously, I don't mean in like a doxing kind of thing. I mean, show me who you are in terms of show me your projects, show me your model, show me your shit. Come on. Let me have fun. Let it be whimsy. But they are not whimsy. They're not whimsical. They make me sad. Chat, they make me sad. They just want to have big number friend, and it's like, I'm not gonna be your friend. I have rejected people. Many. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna spill. I don't care if I don't care if anyone gets feels alluded by this. I'm gonna reassure you. If you're here and you're engaging with something I do in any capacity, this is not for you. Don't think it's for you, because it's not for you. So, those people that are basically churning friend requests and such, and then they don't interact with anything you post, don't even give kudos or anything like that, like, and they don't even post themselves that much, if at all. Or the ones that only post about, oh my god, my numbers are up. Oh my god, my numbers. Oh my god, my numbers. Oh my god, my numbers. It's like, of course your numbers are going up. You are being annoying. You're already being annoying. Those people, honestly, I'm friend. And I don't care. If your goal in Mayoshi is to Big number go brr. I don't want to read you. I don't want to. Not the rat race. You're not a rat. Are you a rat? Interesting. I didn't know you were a rat. Congratulations. I'm joking. I'm joking. Just in case it's not very clear, I'm joking. Okay, I think this shape works better. Time to start rendering! Slay. I'm gonna use the shades of the original and shift a couple things here and there. It's gonna be fine. Ah! No! Similar area. What are you doing? Okay, for this I can use similar colors. Okay, as you can tell, I'm still using kind of the same shades here. In my opinion, it helps give it a more finished look. Okay. No, you are not good there. I'm gonna full render these two, which is gonna be like the hardest part of this. What if I do it in reverse? That gives it the look that I'm looking for. Love it. Love it. Love it so far, honestly. Let's get the cyan and let's start shifting things around. Now the light pink. Sorry about those zoom in, zoom out things. Sometimes it's difficult with this program to assess where I'm going. And that's the actual reason, honestly. Yeah, I think this is basically what I want. Apart from that. Do you see what I'm saying? I think it's looking cute. Let's be saving. And stretching. We always stretch. It's needed. Don't be like me. Take breaks. You do need to take breaks when you're working. Because if not, it's... Ouch. Oh, it hurts. Okay, let's start getting this guy's shade and let's put it everywhere and see how it works, you know? Oh, you're open. Okay. Ooh. That felt uncomfortable. Reminder, my body's acting up today. My body is feeling quirky. My body is feeling quirky, derogatory. So if I complain about ouch, things like that, it's my body. It's not you, I'm feeling okay, it's just my body being quirky and mean to me. And you should not pay too much attention to that. Like, I'm actually feeling fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, this feels kind of correct. I need to see a reference, so let me pull it out. Because this might be difficult to like to actually draw. And why would that be? Because it's actually impossible. Like it's actually something that should not exist. And in fact, it doesn't exist. Like in reality. Points if you get what I'm drawing. If you understand what I'm doing right now, you're a true one. It looks awful. Okay, now it's time to render things. Okay. I'm sending this. If this flops, I don't know how to recover. Also, I'm gonna make the shades slightly darker here. I'm gonna be readjusting shades, is what I want to say. Kinda cool, but it still needs a little bit of something, you know what I mean? Let's readjust shades. I'm gonna readjust this to be like a 45, maybe. Maybe I'm going a little bit too dark, but I'm feeling experimental. So I'm gonna send this towards 15. No, actually, let's send it to a 25. It was a 25. Let's send it to a 35. But let's reduce the value to a 65. I don't like it. Let's reduce this to an 18. Only an 80. Cute. This to an 80. 85 maybe. Cute. And this can be a 90, for example. Uh, 95. No, let's give it 100. And this is going to be all 90. Do you see what I see? Okay, let's change this from a 75 to a 40. Let's be harsh. I'm fully sending it, basically. This to a 65. It's too muddy. I don't love it. Let's send it to an 85, but let's increase this to an 80. Which means that you should be a 95. You know what I think the issue is here? The hue. I think the hue is not working for me. I'm gonna shift the hue to 14 here. What? What did I press? You're gonna be at 210. Hence, you're gonna be at 16. Two of 4. Which means I want these to be more red. So I'm gonna increase them 50. I want it to look soft and blended. You know what I mean? Yeah. That can be it. I like how the colors affect this part. I think it looks good, but I'm gonna go for a little bit more of a less contrast here because I think that works. I don't know if you know if you catch this, but this horn is trying to be a Penrose triangle. And I think it works. Kinda. You know what I mean? It's not like the best. It's an attempt. It's my first time drawing something like this. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Sorry, I was looking at a triangle on one screen and two this on the other screen. So I was like, looking, looking, looking to see if I could do this. Of course, I think you are kind of seeing where this is going, right? I'm also going for a slight glitch aesthetic. Okay, that seems fine. I think this is fine. I'm gonna add it a little bit of pizzazz here. Oh, this song is so nostalgic. I'm slightly concerned it's looking a little bit France. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's giving France, but I'm trying not to make it give France. We are not giving liberté, égalité, Beyoncé. No. I know it's fraternité, okay? But I'm saying Beyonce because Beyonce. It's funny to say Beyonce. I don't know. Is it funny to say Beyonce? Anyways, What do you mean by those? This? Yes, but no. The answer is complicated. It's this, but now they are two, and yes, they are their eyes. I think I should add a little bit of this now. I kind of didn't want to, but if it's just a tiny bit to help clarity, I think it's gonna be fine. So, yeah, these are supposed to be their eyes, but I think that this thing has like two noses. This is one nose and this is another nose. And they are both having a floating snot of dreams, like a floating bubble. Think of Munna. The Pokemon Munna that appeared from Gen 5. Maybe not Munna, Musharna. No, Munna doesn't have it. Think of Musharna. Think of Musharna, but instead of on the top of the head, it's on the end of the nose. On the end of the nose. And instead of being like long, elongated, it's just one bubble. Think of the snot. When a character is sleeping, think of the snot that goes. I know I'm over designing this shit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I love over designing things. It's a curse. It's a curse. I know it's a curse. It is my curse, and I will. I will accept it, basically. But now, I'm gonna do something different. Okay. These look like the eyes, but they are not the eyes. They are the ears, but they are colored, basically. They are colored on the inside. They are not the actual ears. I know this looks complicated. I want it to look slightly on the complicated side. Oh, 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 oh. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Food. Ouch, my foot. How is this part of the food called? The ankle. My ankle got pulled in a very uncomfortable position and it hurts. So it hurts. I'm sorry to say it, but it hurts. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. We proceed. I think that the change from this guy to this feels kind of natural, but at the same time kind of weird. Which is basically the point. I want the point to be it looks weird, it doesn't look natural. And yes, I'm gonna do this, even here. Is it a good idea? Probably not. But I'm here experimenting, guys. Okay. So far, I think this is fine, interesting. I think this is the weakest part of the design, honestly. I think this line looks a little too busy, so... Maybe this is fine. Yeah, I think this is kind of chill. And this might need to be a little bit like this. Kinda yes. Kinda meh. I don't know. I will proceed rendering and then decide, because we can always change things. That's a lesson that I should learn with this, because look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. What was I thinking? The answer is I wasn't thinking. I was just going through the motions. Now this is looking better. Let me drink a little bit. I kinda need some beverage, which is gonna be water, basically. I kinda don't like drinking water. Fun fact about me, my tongue is very sensitive and I don't like the flavor of the water of my area. Like it's real. It's real. It's not a meme. The water in my area has a flavor. It's not bad. Like it's not something like I'm. It's not concerning. It's natural. It's because of the hardness of the water. The water in my area is a little bit harder than I would like it flavor taste wise. So I can notice the flavor of the hardness of the water, and that makes it unappealing to me personally. Other people don't get it, but for me it's something that it's noticeable and that's not providing me with the experience I would desire. Anyways, let's make this shit a little bit more desaturated maybe. Or I want it more saturated. I'm gonna end up saturating a little bit to 45 to see. I'm just experimenting with shades, okay? It's fine. I have to pay attention to also this shade, this change, because I'm gonna hue shift towards the same shades. I think this looks cute. Also, I'm gonna have to change a little bit these two. From here, I'm gonna make them go magenta lime. I think that's gonna look very good, honestly. So, from here, I want something lighter, so I'm gonna go 150. Here, and I'm gonna desaturate it. Why am I starting with the highlights? Oh no, I'm stupid. I shouldn't. That's the correct answer. I shouldn't. The correct answer. I'm being correct. I'm being so real with you guys. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. But we learn, we move. From here I want 161, for example. And I'm gonna make it darker. So I'm gonna make it a 37. And I'm gonna saturate it towards us 57. That could be good. This shade is going to be my bread and butter. And this generation-ish, you kinda want to play around with the shade and the normal and shade. Those are your two more used colors, basically. Which doesn't mean you cannot play with others, but these two are gonna be way more used for you. You end up developing like an eye to see which shade you kinda need, which angles you want. things like that. You end up developing the taste. The thing is that the glitch effect here doesn't follow the same conventions as traditional shading, so it might throw me off a couple times here and there. So I have to be very cautious around it to not make certain mistakes that I'm sure I'm gonna commit anyways, because that's how I work. But at least I'm gonna be aware of that, okay? We love awareness. Also, I'm vibe shading. I don't really know if this is technically correct or not. I think it looks good, so that's how I'm shading. Is it the best way to shade? No. Should I have gotten references, extensive references beforehand? Yes. Did I? No, not really. But I think it's kind of looking good, right? Please support my delusions. Support my delusions. That should be like my... what's the name of this? My motto or something like that. Support my delusions. The catchphrase of the channel. Anyways, Telulu is not Tesolulu, honey. A little bit darker. You can always go a little bit darker if you have the shades available. Sometimes you just don't. And that's something you should consider. What do I mean by you don't? In these sprites, you have like a limited palette, so to speak. You cannot exceed a set amount of colors. In this case, it's 16. Why? Because I guess it's a thing that Game Freak does. So we are replicating that. I think it's because in the original systems, like you couldn't, but then you could, and they decided not to, because honestly it saves a lot. It's a more fun challenge for the artist, personally, in my opinion, but it's also it's good practice to not over-rely on colors. Although I will admit that it sometimes makes things slightly harder because you kinda want a 17th color here, but no, you shouldn't. You know? Okay, I think this is starting to look fly, honestly. And yes, I'm gonna use these for very particular outlines. I'm being very intentional with those right now. Now we can go for the actual outline shade, which is never should be higher than a 15. And we can start putting dots. It's fine, don't worry about it. And yes, I'm even using that shade in some very inner things like that to express like a super shadow, basically. It also helps separating outlines from different places. So it's a very good idea to use this resource. Again, do not overindulge. Utilize. Here I'm using this to separate that this is in the front and this is in the back. And here is to express a little bit of shading, basically. These are a little bit in the front, so that's why I'm using those here, but in this case, this is at the front. Do you see the difference it can make? Also, breaking a line like this, look at this, it's softened here, so even if the light is straight, unlike me, you can always play around with texture. This is basically texture on your Fakemon, on your sprite. And playing with texture is so much fun, honestly. Also, for things like that, it's super helpful to give a little bit of extra depth. I think I'm overindulging in colored outlines, but I don't care. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Honestly, you know what? I think it eats. I think it's fine. I think it's good. I think it's giving what needed to be gave. I'm kind of digging this design. I'm gonna have a pixel change here. Yes. Now I'm literally being super picky. This is literally being picky. This serves no real purpose. What do you think? I think it's kind of fine, but I kind of want a little extra. So let me experiment with. A couple of pixels of different shades here to make it look like it's facing in and out, you know? I kinda dig it. I kinda dig it. It needs to be a little bit to the right to harmonize this. So yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. I'm happy with it. Wow. Wow. What? Yeah, the evolutionary length would be from this to this. So it would be one of those quite quote unquote illogical lines that you are like, it shouldn't happen. So, let's work on the shiny. This still has no definite name. I'm gonna work on them after stream. Personally, because that's how I feel. Okay, I'm feeling quirky. I'm feeling whimsical. I'm feeling. Now it's time to start changing shades. I'm gonna keep the same levels of saturation and value. I'm gonna just full hue shift. How can I make this? I'm gonna just increase in 100 and see what happens, okay? The shade is shading. I love it. I love it. I think it looks good. From here, I'm gonna start working with this one because it's 67. Okay, so this can be a 72 or... Actually, I'm gonna make this a 47. This a 53. So this can be a 56. Okay, so far so good. Now the main star of the show. I need to hue shift these things. I want you to be a magenta, so I'm gonna reduce 30 and call it a day. So 291. And you're gonna be at 3 of 5. Okay, and I want you to be an obnoxious green, so I'm gonna just reduce you 60, maybe 170. No, not 15, 150. Okay. 156. 143. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's exactly what I wanted. Like from this goes to this. The issue is that I don't think that the green is greening enough. So the green is, in my opinion, too vivid. So I'm gonna reduce it like 30 more, 20 more. Ah. And if we don't like it, we change it back. Yeah, I think this is it. These are the colors we need. The green is still a little in the light side of the spectrum, but I think it works. I think it works. I don't know. It just works for me. In this case, it's a little bit of a lime and a coral. Although if we want to be more limey, we could, but I don't think that's of concern here. Guys, I'm so pleased and so satisfied. We have been here for around 3 hours. So yeah, this was a success, an intended success, because this idea of making the things glitch in and out of existence like this, I had it last night. I was working on different ideations to make it work better, and honestly, this came out to me last night, including this. This was like something that I wanted. So, I don't have more here to do, but we can do something else, probably. What do you feel, guys? Do you feel like we should keep going for a little bit? Like, this shiny would evolve to this shiny. Let's make both this size for comparison. Yeah. It's a good comparison. The shine is this and we evolve to this. And the normal would be like this, and this is the evolution. I think it's good, if a little creepy, personally. But I think I like the surrealism of this. Like, the point of this design is to be surreal. I want it to be surreal. I want it to feel impossible. I want it... Oh, did I hit something? I want it to be super surreal and be like, what the fuck am I getting? I don't get what I'm seeing. That's intentional. And honestly, slay. I think like yeah, I totally think like when things don't work, you just need to wait. You just really need to wait, assess the situation, and get back to the drawing board. Like, let's get back to things. So, yeah, let's do something else.